Did you know that you can get free points in Taekwondo? In this video, we'll show you how. Here we are in the lab, where athletes like you hone their skills to take their game to the next level. Want to know when we're coming out with new videos just like this one? Just smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Here you can see we have a little makeshift ring that's going to symbolize the octagon that we fight in Taekwondo, right? And we're going to show you those 3 things that you can do to get free points without even having to sweat or think about it or even landing a kick on your opponent. Let's go over number 1 right now. So the very first thing you can do is just kick your opponent out of the ring, right? So when you're sparring and you're moving around and you have some ring awareness and notice that your opponent is on the edge, use that to your advantage. Why? Because they get the point deduction from going out the ring. You don't even have to worry about scoring an actual technique. Just do a lot of cut kicks, try to hit the head, and 9 times out of 10, they're going to step back, right? They're going to do something like that to get themselves out of the ring so you can get a point. It should look like this. Right? And I'm out the ring, right? Let's say he was trying to go for the head, right? Lots of times people try to dip to go out the head, headshot, then maybe go to follow up to the body right after that with a cut kick or something. Right? Just like that, get him out the ring. The second thing you can do is force the point deduction. How oftentimes does someone kick in Taekwondo and it gets caught on your arm, your hip, or even right here in between your shoulder? And that's the one we're going to show now, right? So say you're doing a sparring match and someone throws a kick to your shoulder. You put your arm up like this, right? You just lost 3 points. Instead of losing that 3 points, let's make it 2 points by forcing that deduction. He's on one leg already off balance. I'm just going to go forward. He's going to fall. I'll back up. Referee gives him the point deduction, right? So you don't always do these things automatically. So sometimes you need to train them, right? So you can do this in a training environment. You can spar. He throws his leg. I block. I go forward. Boom. I force that point deduction. So are you or are you not allowed to push somebody out of the ring, right? If you read up on these new rules, then you know you cannot push somebody out the ring. Why not use that to your advantage? So how often in Taekwondo are you sparring, you get into a clinch, and then you're pushing each other back and forth and you're struggling, right? Okay, if you're in the middle of the ring, this makes sense. If you're on the edge of the ring, it doesn't make sense. I'll show you why. So the reason why it doesn't make sense to struggle or push back and forth on the edge is because if you're the person on the edge that's going through this pushing fight, you can use that to your advantage to get a what? A free point, right? It should look something like this. So we're struggling now. Instead of struggling, I'm just going to let him put his hands up and push me out the ring. And I'm going to fall out. And I'm going to sell it, right? I'm going to be really good at what I just did. Who's going to get the point deduction for that? He is.